What's up guys, it's the Mini Cooper here and I'm back with another war recap. This one was between Semper Invicta and ClanWar BR. If you didn't know, ClanWar BR is a Brazilian clan, very elite clan. As you see, we drew them 90 to 90. We have pretty close ties with ClanWar BR, so this was a very fun war to be in, especially because it was a random, very intense, and the chat was blowing up and all that stuff towards the end of the war. So anyway, we're going to be going through attacks, as you see, 3-star every single base, top to bottom. And yeah, we're going to start with number 1 by S-Tat. And yeah. So Tat's going to be using a Queen Walk. I believe he starts from the top, if I remember. No, he starts from the right-hand side. That's a different raid that I'm thinking about. Seen so many in the past couple of hours. Anyway, Queen goes down, has to drop that rage as she is being hit by 4-point defenses at one time. Drops some wall breakers that let him inside of the compartment. Queen making her way through, takes out an air defense, gonna make her way into the enemy Queen now, and drops another rage as she is being hit by the King and the Queen. So something we're seeing a lot lately is dropping a hog on one of the outside buildings to lure out that clan castle, specifically that wizard, because that causes the most problems during a raid, that the wizard can either hit the healers or can kill the Queen too quickly without being expected. So that lava hound does go down, drops a minion in support to take out a bunch of those pups, and Queen continues her walk to the top of the base. I'm going to speed up the walk a little bit. Walks do take a lot of time to do. Just over 2 minutes left of the attack remaining. That Eagle artillery is activated. King walking out on the outside to clear out some trash buildings so that Queen stays on track into the next compartment as she takes out another air defense. It's going to go through here and take out the rest of these point defenses. So that Warden does go down now as that Queen is going to get into range of that Inferno Tower. Inferno Tower, yeah, alright, Inferno Tower. I was confusing it with the Eagle there for a second. Anyway, Hounds do go down early, even before that Inferno Tower on the left goes down, but Queen's going to make short work of that, and the Hounds converge on these clump of defenses. Begins to pop that Warden ability. Queen takes out that Inferno Tower, and the healers are going to heal her back to full health. Drops a haste to get them through that sweeper, and now Queen's going to go in and take out air defense. So the Queen had unbelievable value for this raid. I believe she took out, 3 air defenses, 3 air defenses, an Inferno Tower, the Eagle defense, a bunch of expos, and a bunch of the point defense. And as you see, full on still health with the healers and tons of cleanup, and we're going to speed up for the rest of this attack. 97% and 100%. So well done, S-Tat. That was a very good raid, very well planned out. So our next one is by Martinez, I believe, on their number 6 by Thor, on Thor. So Martinez, this is the one where he starts his walk from the top. So Martinez with the Queen Walk on the top of the base. I believe she makes her way to the right, if I remember correctly. Taking out a couple of point defenses. I remember this now. Wall breakers into this compartment. She's going to make her way down and get into the enemy Queen along with a couple of those expos. So drops a tank giant so the Queen doesn't get too much on her right as she goes into that compartment, and it gives her enough time to get through the air defense. And I believe that archer tower before she starts taking significant damage. He's going to wall break into that left-hand compartment, whereas King is going to jump in there. Queen is getting locked onto by 2 expos and that mortar, so lots of damage coming in soon. and he's going to have another cannon on him. So that queen is really making a lot of value, taking out all these point defenses. I did not mean to do that, but you know, that happens sometimes. So queen going through, just about to trigger that king range, and drops that rage to get through the heroes. So king goes in on the left, going to go through that compartment, and queen is going to take out enemy queen. King has to use ability. I believe his use in that raid was to help the pathing of the balloons, so that they could go straight into that air defense instead of getting sidetracked. So hounds do go down, drops a bunch of targeted balloons on those defenses, dropping some haste to propel them into the base, and specifically that Inferno Tower. Drops a freeze on the second Inferno Tower. Queen took out the first one. I think queen takes out the second one as well. So queen gets 2 Inferno Towers, which is just a ridiculous value for the queen walk. So final buildings left in this raid. Bunch of the balloons converging on that final archer tower, and it is cleanup. Plenty of troops left. Even has that extra freeze. So along with the queen taking out 2 Inferno Towers, I believe it was 2 expos, queen and king. Martinez had a freeze left over. So ridiculous job, well done. And we're going to jump into the next attack. And this one by no other than Chief Yorick, doing what he does as usual, no spelling bases. So he's going to start his queen walk from the bottom of the base, dropping some funnel minions on the right hand side. I think we're going to speed up this entire queen walk, because queen walks take forever. As I've said before, they take their damn time. And of course going to lock onto that hound, so even more time spent. So queen locks onto hound, hound pops, she cleans up the pups. And she's going to continue to make her way around, drop some wall breakers into that compartment so that the queen can get onto the enemy queen. Has to pop that ability as she's taking severe damage, and he starts his king golem attack from the right hand side. Couple hogs go in from the bottom to split up the base, so there's nothing left when the hogs from the top go in. All converging on those defenses. Unfortunately, they do not get all of them down, but the queen backs up from the other side. And there's the long line of spells by Chief Yorick, all 6 of them in a straight line across the base. So well done, Yorick. That was a great raid. So our next one's by Clouds on their number 20. And this is just a very, very nice raid. I believe he starts, yes, queen walk from the top of the base. He gets tons of value for his kill squad in here. Dropping some funnel minions to make sure that the queen gets into that pocket where the expo, air defense, and wizard tower are. I can't remember if there was a bomb between that air defense and expo. I'd have to I don't know. I don't know how to check that, but doesn't matter because queen takes it out anyway. Doesn't even need to bother and worry about that space. I'm going to speed up the queen walk as usual. Queen pops that hound, takes out the rest of the pups. And now goes deeper into the base. He drops a few hogs on that mortar to help with the queen not being hit and with the pathing of the hogs. Not the hogs, but the golems for the rest of the raid. Queen still making her way around. As you see with that mortar down, he can drop his golem straight on that wall and support it with some wall breakers with the king. Wall breakers on top to help get that queen inside that compartment and kill the enemy queen. I should get off ×2. So king goes in, pops a ability right then to go through those Teslas. Hogs on the back end. I believe there's 4 or 5 per defense. So the rest of the space is pretty much toast with only those few point defenses remaining. So the kill squad got massive value, only around a quarter of the base left for those hogs, probably even less, probably a fifth to take out with those hogs, and drops a couple of swag spells. So well done, Clouds. That was a very great attack. So our last raid is by Zeus on their number 22. And of course, I had to bring a dragon raid into this recap. It's just seeming to be that this is the go-to strategy to use these days. There must have been probably, I don't know, a dozen of these dragon attacks in this war, and this one, in my opinion, was one of the better ones that went on, purely because of the split hero. It was very well done. Drop some wall breakers on the top. King's going to get into that air defense over there. Queen's going to make her way down, take out a couple of Teslas and that air defense, along with the air defense towards the left. And he brought his lightning and a quake to take out the air defense on the right hand side. So dissecting this base little by little, taking out the weaknesses, and then after that queen goes down, we're going to speed it up, as that queen walk takes forever. She's going to make her way down. He does fail the wall breakers though, and look at that sliver of health on that queen. Doesn't matter, puffs the ability. She's going to get that air defense towards the south. Sadly, healers are going to die as that expo is locked on. But he starts his dragon deployment from the top, and he has 2 rages, a poison, and only that clump of defenses and the queen left. So it's pretty much game over at this point. Going to be dropping a rage into that queen compartment to help and support the dragons, I believe. There goes that rage. And he does not use his last rage. No, he holds it. P.E.K.K.A comes out of the clan castle. Sadly, his queen does go down, but the damage is over at 90% now. Drops that last rage just to help with the time aspect of the raid. I need to check when he started the attack to see if he was actually on any time pressure, but only that expo left, and that was a very, very good attack by Zeus on a base that I would not have previously really thought could have been dragons. So well done. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed as much as we enjoy doing this war. It was awesome war, and thank you for ClanWar BR for bringing your A game and drawing us 90 to 90. And I'll bring some more individual attacks from this war and a bunch that I had recorded from the TTS war over the weekend. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you later. Peace.